Hi, I'm Colin John, and I'm here with the great Bob Margolin, and I think a lot of you know his history. But Bob, I'd like to kind of let everyone know what are you doing these days,
Talking about Muddy Waters a lot.
right?
Brunts. No, I have had my own band since I left his in 1980. I've been making my own recordings and touring pretty constantly, either with my own band or as a guest with other people, which is what we'll be doing tonight. We're all put together and nobody's exactly sure what's going to happen. We're going to be together in a mix that develops as the night goes along, and I'm okay with that. I'll be ready to play something when it's my turn, or back the rest of you up.
Right on.
I'm a big fan of your playing, incidentally.
Likewise, because this guy is the man. I've been familiar with Bob for many years, but Bob also is a co-founder and co-owner of the Vivino label group in New England, and you release a lot of records every year with different artists, correct?
Yes, it's been going on for about 12 years now. It started out with a friend of mine wanted to help me record an album myself, and we very quickly realized that we had no idea how to be a record company. And right at that time, a friend of mine sold the very successful record company Tone Cool Records that he had. Richard Rosenblatt, he came along and sent an email to his friends, said, anybody need a good harp player or a used record company president? We do. And we started working with him, and not long afterwards, great publicist from Chicago, Amy Bratt. And now for myself, VizTone is, I listen to the music and give my opinion of it. We want to put out only music that we love, that's going to be strong, that somebody can, a publicist or a disc jockey can see a VizTone package with a new album in it and say, oh, this is probably going to be good. That's the part of the job that I do, aside from getting ready to put my fourth album out on the VizTone label. But we have one with you on it by Long Tall Dead.
Yeah.
And tonight we're all going to play together.
So, would you like to talk about the new record that you're going to be releasing yourself? What format is it? Have you got any special guests? Is it mostly original material?
I wanted to do something different from what I had done before, which is hard when you've made a lot of recordings, but I'd never made one that was all acoustic before. And acoustic guitar is a different approach than electric with drums and bass. I don't have any drums or bass on this. The only thing I used on it was one very old acoustic guitar. And I also wanted to do something that I hadn't done before. I wrote all the songs on the album.
Great.
So one I adapted from a song I wrote a long time ago. The song was called Blues Lover, about women that go out to blues bars. But I...
Never.
Well, there are some of them that just go for the music.
Right, right.
And they're some of the nicest people I know. And a friend of mine, Bob Cortor in Phoenix, owns a blues club called the Rhythm Room, and he's a great harmonica player. I thought it made sense to change the lyrics so they would be about his club and have him play on it, so he's a guest. And just this afternoon, between our breakfast and our dinner, Jimmy Vivino recorded a guitar part for the album to be a guest, and he did that in Los Angeles while we're here in Memphis.
Great. And speaking of Jimmy Vivino, you've been recently doing some tours with him. Can you tell us a bit about that and how that's gone, and where have you been with that?
I've been running into him a lot more since about 2017, and he's put me on some shows that he's been on, and I've put him with some of the people that I know. It's worked out real well, and his manager conceived a wonderful way for us to do it. It's just a duo with the two of us, and it's called Just Two Guitars and 200 Stories. And one of us will start telling a story, and then we'll play a song together, and then the other will tell a story, and they weave in and out each other of each other, both the music and the stories.
It must be kind of nice to go from playing in a full band situation to a situation like that that's sort of one of mutual respect and very similar backgrounds, and to be able to sort of just sort of fly with it and talk, and I'm sure the audiences are really great at listening and enjoying the music as well, yeah?
Yes, it is. However, we had one show where this, on the 4th of July, it was in Monterey Bay, and they said, we want a band for this one. So Jimmy got a drummer that he knew, and then we took our guitar amps and turned them up louder, and we were a very primitive band.
Right. Well, that's good. So what are your plans for the rest of 2019?
Well, I'm just finishing up this album now. The music is almost done, and then I'll have to do what it takes to turn it into a releasable album and have it out at the end of October. And in the meantime, I've got plenty of shows lined up, including one big deal that I can't mention or I'd have to kill you.
Yeah, we don't want that, or else I won't be able to talk to Bob anymore. But hey, wanted to thank you for being here on the Blues Power Hour,
My pleasure.
Bob.
Can't wait to get on the bandstand with
Right
you, my
on.
friend.
And thanks everyone for listening, and have a great day.